I want to talk about the Kannada protest that happened. Do we talk about it?
It is going to come up again, I
We
think.
can't speak about it in English, right?
Huh?
But you have no choice, right?
I'm not going to speak. You guys speak it in.
No. Honestly, we can't post this. Do we talk about it?
We can.
Please cut that.
Huh? Yeah, anyway, who's going to watch? Like 200 people, sane people will watch.
Yeah, same people will watch it. It's okay.
Do we
They'll
cut
complain
that or
about
do we-
audio quality. It's fine. They'll complain about audio quality.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, so
Keep the part where I said that we can't speak about this in English.
So one thing I really want to talk about is this message that I gave out in one of my opinion pieces that I wrote for News Hamster also. That who has to learn Kannada is an important question.
Yeah.
Because we also got a lot of backlash when we just reported it. We didn't do anything. We didn't give our opinion. In fact, she even made a reel. We had to stop it.
Yeah, we had to stop.
The idea is simple. If you have to make a living out of Kannadigas, ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರಬೇಕು. You have to speak Kannada. You have to learn Kannada because your sustenance is because of Karnataka and Kannadigas. If you have nothing to do with Karnataka and Kannadigas, if you don't know Kannada, we also don't care. Right? But if you are someone for whom Karnataka is where you get your daily bed from, Kannadigas are the people who buy stuff from you, sell stuff to you, then you have to know the language.
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
maybe at least try to make an attempt to learn.
At least try to
Like
make an
there's
attempt
no
to learn.
offense. We're not going to just be like, you don't know, so don't speak. At least try. So that's like
I
a
think
message a
we
lot
are,
of
we are
people
not against the idea what they're fighting for.
No, we are not against the idea.
Yeah, but we just
Don't
really-
be violent going
Yeah.
on taking down boards. That doesn't make
the
sense.
way they went
and
about
the kind of image that was being created, right?
Oh no, on the global media
On the
it was
global
horrible.
scale, it was horrible, and it was reported like crazy. It was reported like crazy everywhere. We also reported
Unfortunately,
it.
I couldn't put out my reel.
Yeah, exactly. We couldn't because people had lost it. There are 40% Kannadigas. ನೀವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ವೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ನ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಸ್ ದಟ್. And we as people of Karnataka and Kannadiga culture, we don't promote violence.
Yeah.
We don't.
And we are not okay with you going and breaking boards just so that you impose Kannada. When the government has made a rule that, 60-40 rule that, there has to be the Kannada signboards, it's quite important that everybody adopts it. And that's pretty much it, right? You don't have to go on imposing, beating up people, asking them to speak Kannada. This is not something that we as a culture definitely promote because very tolerant culture. You see Bangalore's flooded with people of all cities.
Definitely.
Mostly many countries also. You will not find any city or state so tolerant as much as Karnataka is. So when you're supporting this or when you're going and encouraging these people saying Kannada promote madbeko and all of that doesn't really add up to what we stand for. We know it's important that we need to promote our culture, preserve our culture, or to some extent even impose it.
Yeah.
Because the identity of Karnataka is Kannada.
And it should never be lost.
It should never be lost,
Right.
right? And the idea of Karnataka, the creation of Karnataka as a state was because of Kannada language.
Definitely.
It's one of the few languages that have won so many Gnanpith awards, 7 of them,
Wow.
right? So it is quite important, but at the same time, violence is not appreciated anywhere.
Right.
It's as simple as
This
that.
is clearly what we reported for the reel. And I was so disheartened
Yeah.
that everything was done. And then the last minute, we had to just cut it down.
Law and order situation going for a toss. And guys, it has nothing to do with Congress government. It has nothing to do with Congress government. If it was BJP, you would have said it was BJP government. It was a bunch of people
Yeah, it's a
who
group.
are total fanatics with fervor and hubris to go and just promote this thing. It was nothing to do with the government. Police tried their best to stop them also. Government played very diplomatically, the Congress government. They did it very diplomatically. But
they didn't. They just set out the motion that it has to be 60-40, right?
that is great. But even after these so-called protests happened, nothing you could say explicit was told from the chief minister or the deputy chief minister. But the idea that Kannada has to be promoted and preserved is quite necessary.
Yeah, it's very necessary.